introduce yourself and raise your hands for questions. We'll start with Mike K.
Hey, Shaw. Mike K from the Charlotte Observer. Congratulations. Welcome to Charlotte. I was just curious, how would you say you profile your skill set? Do you see yourself more as an outside corner, a nickel corner? Do you envision yourself playing safety? Where do you see yourself lining up in the secondary?
Yeah, no doubt. With this whole pre-draft process, I've been talking to coaches and a lot of scouts. They see me as a nickel. But I wouldn't just limit myself to one position. I see myself being versatile in this league. I see myself making plays at corner. I see myself making plays at nickel, perhaps even safety. So, I would never just limit myself to one position when I know I can do multiple.
You had a really strong performance at the Senior Bowl. How big do you think going to Mobile and then performing the way you did helped you and your draft stock?
It helped me a lot. Just one, because going into the Senior Bowl, I never played nickel. I never played a nickel down. So being able to go to the Senior Bowl and get my feet wet and practically learn nickel in 3 days, and grow and take that week to be a developmental week, it was everything for me. I know for sure that it helped me just because I heard a lot from scouts. I heard a lot from a lot of different coaches. So it was definitely a big jump for me going to the Senior Bowl.
Thanks. Welcome again.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to Mike Lissette, followed by Cassidy Hill.
Congratulations. I know in reading the scouting report, one of the things they've said about you is you're a little smaller your position. How have you used that as extra motivation to kind of work around that and figure out ways to succeed at your position?
Yeah, definitely. Well, like I was telling my guy, Mike, I really don't have just one position. I'm versatile. I suppose I am small at corner, given the height range there. But, if I go in the league playing predominantly nickel, I'm the right size. I'm 5'10", 185 pounds. So, I'm really not that small nor too big for my position, given that I'm versatile. So I would say that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, congratulations. Welcome.
Thank you.
Two quick questions, and one of them you kind of just answered, but wanted to see if you could expand. Did coaches kind of explain why they maybe see you at nickel more than outside? And then second part of that, nickel is so much closer to the ball. What part of that maybe kind of excites you? What's going to take still some time to learn about that position?
Yeah, a lot of coaches have seen me coming into the league being a nickel. My size is perfect for nickel, which is why I can see myself being a nickel. My lateral quickness, just the talents that I do have from an athletic standpoint. My quickness, my will to improve, and able to, see different patterns and route concepts. So I would say that about the nickel part. And can you just re-say the second question?
Yeah, nickel is so much closer to the ball on every snap. What part of that kind of excites you, and what part of that will maybe be a learning curve?
Yeah, definitely. So at nickel, you're never cold. You're either in the run fit, you're in the box, or you're guarding those quick guys in the slot. So you're never cold at nickel. I really love that about nickel, and the defensive back variety pack out of the corners and safety. Just being at nickel, you're closer to the ball. You're able to make more plays and be around the ball a lot. So I like nickel.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Go to Joe Person, followed by Chris Jenkins.
Hey, Chau, congrats, man. You said a lot of the scouts viewed you as a nickel. Is that where the Panthers seem to be slotting you?
The Panthers seem to be slotting me everywhere from a versatility standpoint, corner and nickel. So, yeah.
And you, it looks like, played a lot of special teams in college. Is that something that, what was your approach to that, as a guy that played a lot of, defense too?
Definitely. Special teams is something that I pride myself on. It's how you get on the field early on in your career. I know from experience being a early on player at Washington State, played a lot of special teams. So I know it's fun being able to run down on punt, run down on kickoff. And two, just being able to get on the field and be productive with the team and make some team plays. So special teams is a vital part to this game that we play.
I read a quote from your coach that said that you changed your habits while you were at Washington State. What did that look like, and why did you think that was important?
Yeah, definitely. Off the field and on the field, it translate with each other. They kind of blend in. Whatever you're doing off the field, it is going to translate quickly to the field. So, off the field, I was just a guy who was a knucklehead. Didn't want to go to tutoring. Didn't want to go to any study halls. And I seemed to saw myself in a different light on the field when I was doing those things off the field. So, me being able to change what I was doing off the field, it quickly translated to on the field. And I noticed that quick.
Thanks and congrats.
Thank you.
Hey, it's Chris Jenkins with Charlotte Vibe. Just wanted to ask you, in terms of dog mentality, what does it mean to you to have dog mentality on the field?
Dog eat dog. Whoever's out there, who's ever hungrier, who's ever more consistent, whoever has that aggression, the passion for the game and what they do, that's a dog. Being able to be confident, know you a dog, know you're gonna go out there and give it all you got, but in a manner where it can be unmatched. That's a dog.
Okay, and at your position, there's liable, there's going to be mistakes out there at that position, and you have to recover quickly. How do you approach the mental aspect at your position on the field?
Definitely at DB, you got to have a quick mind. You got to be able to assess and reassess quick. You got to be able to, notice the technique that you did in a last rep, in a previous rep, and change it on the fly. So being able to assess, reassess, and do that consistently, that's everything.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Any more questions for Shaw? All right, thanks, Shaw.
Thank you.